Coming to the end of 2017, the Android landscape has changed a little bit. We have 3 new devices from major manufacturers, whether it be Samsung's own Note 8, OnePlus's 5T, or even Google's own Pixel 2 XL. We're going to do a quick comparison and hands-on between the 3 devices. Stay tuned. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. The Android landscape has changed significantly in the last few months of the year. We have the Note 8 from Samsung, the Pixel 2 XL from Google, and OnePlus's 5T. And they all are running similar specs, similar designs, and finishing the year strong. I want to do a quick comparison showing y'all what the difference is in terms of display and size of the devices side by side, and go from there. As always, don't forget to thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Between these 3 devices, are you going to be picking one up before 2018? Let us know down below. Let's go ahead and get started right here with the Samsung Note 8. This is the largest device of the 3 we're going to be covering, and we're all very much aware of what this has to offer at this point. This is going to be your device for people that require the S Pen or really just prefer the S Pen. It is the largest of the 3 that I said. This is a 6.3 inch or 6.4 inch AMOLED display, which Samsung has been widely praised for on this Note device. It was, I should say, the top rated display up until Apple's iPhone X came out. We do have that in-house as well. I can do a comparison if y'all want. Let me know down below. This is a QLED, or excuse me, a 2K display panel. It does have all of the features that the Pixel 2 XL has. The OnePlus 5T, its display tech is only an AMOLED display at 1080p. It does not go up to 2K. For some reason, OnePlus keeps wanting to stick to the lower resolution displays for battery life. But the panel on that device currently is awesome. Going back to this Note for a minute though, we are obviously, like I said, very well familiar with this device at this point. As you can see, I actually have an update for it I have not done in a while. But everyone knows about Samsung's OLED technology. The display is always crisp and vibrant. It's one of the best displays in the business. It is the best display on an Android smartphone currently. It is a little large for some people. We'll go ahead and set this down for a minute and go ahead and grab the Pixel 2 XL. Here we do have our Pixel 2 XL, like I said. And again, Google had a ton of issues in relation to this device. It is now, I would consider, a fixed device. There is no issues with this display at all. The blue tint that comes naturally with AMOLED panels is very hard to come by on this display. So I want to put your mind at ease, guys. If you were waiting on getting this device because of that, it has been fixed. Google sent a software update out, and I believe there's new hardware for the display as well with my November build on this device. Having said that, you do have front-facing speakers here, whereas opposed to the Note, you have the one down-firing speaker as well as the 5T. It is that single down-firing speaker. We can put these side by side really quick, and you can see that they are pretty much the same thickness. You can see just how similar these devices are. The Pixel 2 XL is a little shorter. It is not quite as tall. And right off the bat, before the commenters come in, this display is not at full brightness. I will turn that up really quick. It is not that dull in comparison to the Samsung. My Samsung panel is a lot brighter right now. Having said that, let's go ahead and bring in the 5T, which we can see right here. As opposed to the over 6-inch display on the Note and the 6-inch display on the Pixel 2 XL, we have here the 5T that now has a 6-inch 18:9 aspect ratio display, the same as the Pixel 2 XL in a much tighter package. As I was saying, guys, before my daughter rudely interrupted this video. The display on the OnePlus 5T is phenomenal, actually. It is right on par with any other AMOLED you've seen. Again, you hardly have any noticeable blue tint to the screen. I do have a purplish blue background, and it is hard to see on here. However, take my word, guys, there is no issues on this display at all. Again, it does have that one down-firing speaker, which is kind of a letdown. However, OnePlus did keep the headphone jack, which no other device here can say except for the Note. This is definitely the best feeling device in hand out of the three. You can kind of see the thickness too. And see, the OnePlus is pretty thin compared to these other devices. Obviously on the Note 8, you do have the dual camera setup, as well as on the 5T. But Google decided to stick with just the one single camera on the Pixel 2 XL. Really quick, guys, before we move on, I want to go ahead and push the 5T out of the way for a minute and touch on these displays one more time. Kind of give you a better one-to-one idea of the screen. You can see here that we are running identical wallpapers, and you could see, really, I'll try to zoom in for you, how little of any color shifting that you can see. Obviously, one looks a little brighter, however the colors are much more true to life here, even in the saturated mode. The colors on the Note 8 look a little more washed out. Anyways, guys, I just want to give you one more view of that. Let's go ahead and unlock this. As you can see, next to the 5T, the phone is pretty comparable in size. The 5T is a little shorter and thinner, but it weighs a little more. It feels a little heftier in hand. You can see the design. Equal placement of the fingerprint scanner. Logos are just offset a little bit, and again, the dual camera and the single camera on these devices. I do wish that OnePlus went with the always on display instead of just kind of like a raise to wake gesture that triggers it, as you can see there. They have one of the best displays I've seen as far as for I guess an ambient notification. However, I wish it was more consistent and always on. That's really it, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick hands-on and show you guys this. Let me know what you think between the three devices. Are you guys going to be picking one up? Do you still favor the older Note 8? Do you prefer Google's take on it or OnePlus's? Leave a note in the comments down below. Let us know, guys.